Welcome to a sneak preview of the RISEUP platform. I'm super excited. And what I'm going to show you is not just the modules, because this is really just before the polishing of the pixels that's still owing, but the integrity of the system and what we're building matters more than the surface. I really wanted to show you that. And where I want to start off from first is by actually advising and telling, guiding. On your screen, you're going to see that we have got access to the legacy platform. And now we're encouraging people to come join the waitlist, which is the world to the new platform, right? Now, the way to do that is you're just going to click on join waitlist new platform, and let me call out to you very quickly. We're going to put you onto the waitlist, and everyone that puts some names onto the waitlist will get the Explorer tier free. That is the freemium tier that we have built into this. But the first 100 people who sign up will get free lifetime upgrade to Builder tier. A lifetime upgrade is literally more than $1,000 worth of access that you're going to get from us. Then from 101 to 1,000, about 900 people are going to get 1 year upgrade to Builder tier. The Builder tier is where all the real action really happens, right? We have an AI interview trainer, we have an AI journal, and we have a resume builder, and we have focus career labs. Entry is through LinkedIn. You need to have a LinkedIn account to be able to put onto the waitlist. This is something that I decided that I'd like to do. It's very important to maintain the integrity of the system right up front. So if you do not have a LinkedIn account, my recommendation is go get yourself a free LinkedIn account, use that to log in. And now let's move on and show you what exactly is happening in the new world. Now, where you are right now is that you are actually looking at the various modules listed on this side of the screen. If you look very carefully, we're going to start off with diagnostics and all the way down to how to maintain your profile. I kind of want to speed through this because I really want to make sure that you get a gist of the direction and what is it looking like. We're going to start off. We always recommend that newbies start off with the diagnostics. So let's click on the diagnostics and see what's going on over there. If you look very carefully, you can actually see that the diagnostics are calling out to you the three diagnostics that we have created: career diagnostic, the direction diagnostic, and the growth diagnostic. These are extremely critical. You can start off, and the reality is that the goal with this is that the direction diagnostic is going to measure how clear you are on where you're going. The growth diagnostic is going to surface what you need to build next, and I think that's very critical. Together between the three, you're looking at about 90 signals that map exactly where you are right now, and then will feed the rise of brain so that you know where you stand and what the gap is and what your career demands of you. This is a very important step that we're doing for you, right? Now, I want you to understand that when we're going to do this, you're going to see a longitudinal trend and a visualization of where you are going. My request is, and I think you should run them quarterly, annually, whenever your situation shifts. The data lives here over time so that you can build without pressure. The diagnostics are actually very well laid out. If you just look at where I am, I'm on question number 9 of 30, and I'm just taking that as an example. I'm right now on interrupt, which is RISEUP, the I. We're on the I for interrupt. You can see that I've just progressed to question number 9, and we are responding to these questions. I say that I agree with this. I'm on question number 10. Let's say that I'm neutral on this, neither here nor there. I've selected that. I'm now going to complete all 30 very quickly. And so here's what we got for the response that I just put into the system. An overall score of 104 out of 150. We now see that in terms of the RISE framework, areas where I am getting scores, and these are the various different areas. Now, clearly the green means that you've got kind of a good score. The orange means this is a score that we need to double dive and deep dive into. There's a whole catalog of insights. There's a clear understanding of where the gaps are and where you're very strong. We then have a quick exposition of the three priority actions, as we call it, that you need to take, and then an executive summary that you can take off with you, and you can download this as a PDF. On top of it, you can actually discuss this with our secret sauce, which is Rise. Rise is your buddy, and you can discuss it with Rise. I'm going to talk a bit more about this, but I just want to move on and talk about the career coach next. Now, I'm going to talk about Rise, the career coaching companion. This is what I call the voice on your shoulder, always on, always contextual to you, and is specific to you, and it's never generic. This is extremely powerful and very, very important to understand. Now, I'm not going to get into more detail, but I'm going to just show you that Rise is your screen. You're going to talk to the screen, you're going to write things in. Rise is actually remembering, and it's going to have some longitudinal memory that makes it really, really very, very powerful. Now, what I'm going to do is I actually now want to move to the interview trainer for you. The interview trainer is actually a very powerful mechanism. What the interview trainer is doing is that it actually allows you to choose a specific type of interview process. On your screen, you can actually see that. This is where most platforms will stop, but in our case, we're going to go deeper. We don't just ask questions, it's going to push back as well. It listens to how you answer, not just what you say. And here the differentiator, it cross references your interview performance against your journal reflections, what you just going to see coming up, right? So it catches the gap between how you think, how you sound, and how you actually land. As this sharpens, the system makes the simulation harder. And this is very, very important, right? Now, let's talk about the journaling component that I spoke about. Journaling component is a very simple reality. What we're doing with the journaling component is we're actually saying to you, we want you to consider this as the most important module in the platform. Either by voice or by text, we are going to capture what you're thinking when you're thinking it. Every reflection feeds the AI brain. Every reflection feeds the AI brain, and that signal moves through every other module. This is what we call the compounding engine. The longer you use RiseUp, the more it knows you and the harder it works for you. That, in my opinion, is how we're going to differentiate ourselves in the market and how you will get benefit as you make the system sharper and stronger and smarter with all the information provided. It makes a lot of sense. Goaling is nothing very, not too complex. Goaling is a straightforward setup that we did. We actually want to help you track what you are setting as goals for yourselves, but we will track it with you. I want you to think of this as a personal accountability partner, the kind that doesn't forget and actually gets better with time. We intend adding a lot of layers to this. The resume builder is at this point not available, it's still in development. So is the LinkedIn optimizer. But I just want to tell you it's coming soon, and I want you to be thinking about it and I want you to look forward to it. Hopefully, in the next iteration, the next update, I'm going to show those to you, right? Now, what will happen with the resume and the LinkedIn optimizer? That my goal and our challenge at We Rise Up is to turn your profile into a recruiter magnet. Both of these modules will plug straight into the brain. So they don't just look good, they actually represent the real you. And I'm looking forward to that. What you see at the bottom over here is about around, courses and community, right? And the coaching hub. These are very simplistically statements as follows. In the courses, you're going to see the various courses. We right now haven't loaded any, still in progress. The community is also something that is coming through. This you will see that we will give you members that you potentially could communicate with. We show you the announcements, we show you the general discussion, we show you comments and feedback and the blogs that appear. A lot of work is going to happen over here still. Coaching hub is going to be extremely powerful. This is your way of saying, think of this as a cockpit. This is your career cockpit that's going to show you what exactly is going on and how you're going to control everything that you need to understand about yourself, right? Now, the coaching hub agenda is pretty simple. We actually want to give not just you the full picture in one view, assessments, interviews, reflection, goals, plus a two-way space. That's important. This two-way space will allow you to engage with your cohort and any one-on-one coach that has been allocated to you. What you've actually seen and what's going to happen, this is the foundation. We are building something very different. We're building a platform that learns about you, grows with you, and gets sharper every time you use it. For the user, which is you, that means a coach that actually knows your story. For us, it means a defensible mode. The more you put in, the harder we are to leave. I hope you won't leave us. More coming. Take care.